today I will talk about what is the programming errors. Okay, so it's divided to three, which is syntax or translation errors, runtime errors, or logics errors. So syntax errors, okay, each language has rules about how statements are to be structured. So an English statement is structured by the grammar of the English language. So the English that we use daily, okay, we need to make sure it's grammar correct instead of grammar and the structure. So also same with the programs. Okay, so example, the mistake for the English language here, my cat sleep the sofa. Okay, so you know that. Okay, so missing the preposition to introduce the prepositional face the sofa. Okay, my cat sleep on the sofa, supposedly, right? So Python state that are structured by the syntax of Pythons. So for the programming also has its own rules. Like now you can see that this is what is the error. Number, you want to declare number equal to 5. However, you twist the left to the right and right to the left. Supposedly to be number equal to 5, but you put 5 equal to number. So this is syntactically incorrect. The left hand side is an assignment statement, cannot be literal, okay, constant, or names cannot be begin with numbers. Okay, there is no variable name start with 5, so you must put number equal to 5, then it will be correct. Okay, and then you can see that the translator check for this error when a computer program is translated to machine language. So from the previous videos, okay, when you run it, if you have errors, then you will check for the syntax. Okay, so some common syntax error, you can see that misspelling. This is very common for beginners, okay, the beginners programmer, okay, misspelling. So if you type print, okay, let's say you print, you type primt, okay, instead of print, then you will have the errors. So you need to check when the errors message show, you need to check. Okay, so forgetting to match close quotes or brackets to opening quotes or brackets. So for example, you want to print hello, you can see that you are lacking of the quotation mark at here, so it will show you the errors too. This is very common, and I'm sure that you will have this kind of mistake if you type errors. Okay, using variables before they have been named, allocate in the memories. So you need to name it before they use. Okay, program names errors. Okay, so you can see this is example, print numbers number equal to 1 2 3. Okay, where you put the print number first before you declare it. So you can see that you must declare it and then you put the print. So this one you need to bring it to below it, then it will print the number. Okay, so this is the common syntax error. So runtime errors. What is runtime errors? Occurs as a program is executing, running. So the syntax of the language has not been violated. Each statement follows the rule of syntax. Means in terms of syntax is correct. So during executions of a serious error is encountered that causes the executions, which is the running of the program, to cease. So if a language like Python, where translations occurs just before executions, okay, the timing of when runtime errors happens won't seem different from a syntax error. But the language where translation occurs well before executions, the difference will be quite noticeable. A common example of a runtime errors is the divisions by zero message. So we can see that. Okay, example. So number 2 equal to input, you type a number. Number 3 equal to input, you type a number. So number 1 is number 2 divided by number 3, you declare this. Okay, but then when you enter the 0 for number 3, okay, and then whatever you want to print number 1, okay, so this is example, you can look at this. So print the number is 1 and type in the number is 2. So 1 divided by 2, you get 0.5. So this one is correct. However, when you type number is 1, another number is 0. Okay, so when you run 1 over 0, so it will give you runtime error. You will not get any answer. Okay, so it is 0. It is error, sorry. So another is logic errors. So the program has no syntax error, means nothing wrong. Okay, in terms of syntax, okay, you follow the rules, everything. The program runs from the beginning to the end with no runtime error and no example runtime error like before. But the logic of the program is incorrect. It does not do what it is supposed to do and may produce an incorrect result. Okay, program example for this. Okay, you can see that this program will calculate the area of a rectangle. So length equal to what value? Input equal to what value? And then you know the area is length times width, right? Okay, but then here you put an error operators. It's supposed to be multiplication, but you put additions operators. So it will give you the answer of length plus width instead of length times width. So you print the area. It will give you an answer, but it's incorrect. So okay, you can see that this is the answer. This program will calculate the area of rectangle. So enter the length is 3, the width is 4. So supposingly 3 times 4 is 12, but then it shows you 7. So from this you need to check your coding for the equations of error. Is it any errors? Okay, so for errors here you found that this is an error, so you need to correct it to avoid the logic errors. So all the program you make, you need to check for logic errors. So to prevent that you type the wrong operators or give the wrong answer and so on. Okay, so see you in next video. Bye bye.